Okay, so basically Amplify is our enhanced membership. So if you go over to the Join Now button, membership options, it's basically going to show you the difference between our Connect and our Amplify membership. Okay? It's also going to show you there's a price difference. Right? Like most of you probably have what we'll call entry-level price points, and then you have higher end price points. They're the same. So this gives you a nice little visual. This is a basic directory listing, and you as a Connect member can participate in many ways in everything that we do. Our Amplify members show up top of search results. That's what an enhanced directory listing means. And they have some extra bells and whistles in their directory listing, which we'll look at in a minute. Also, our Amplify members can be featured in a solo email to our entire list. They can apply to be a featured speaker at one of our online events, either a business masterclass or a wellness expert session. And I'll let you know that a lot of those are actually also on our YouTube channel, creating extra links and extra search engine optimization. And then also our Amplify members can submit articles to the HCC resources section. I'm going to start over under resources with the articles first, because this is really an evergreen item and it makes a big difference. You want to be seen as an expert in your field at what you do. You want consumers, the people who could hire you and are thinking about paying you, right, to see you not just as a, hey guys, look at how good I am. You want them to see you as a professional. You want them to see your professional credibility, right? And you want them to get educated about who you are and what you do through a professional organization. Architects are members of the American Institute of Architecture. Mainstream doctors, well, we know what organizations they belong to. So the Holistic Chamber of Commerce is doing that for the holistic professional community and business owners. So we have two sections here, a health and wellness section and a business growth section. So depending on what your focus is, you could send us an article for either the health and wellness section or the business growth section. Laura, do you want to talk about that a little bit?
In terms of article submission,
Yes.
Amplify members, when they join, they get an email that provides instructions on how to apply for speaking, also how to submit an article. So that will give you all of the information. However, if you don't have that email anymore, you can go ahead and reach out to me at the community at email address. I'll drop it in the chat, but it's really just community at theholisticchamberofcommerce.com, and I can resend that information so that you can hold on to it and keep it somewhere.
And I see a question. So only Amplify members get published in this section. Yes,
Yes.
it is a perk of the Amplify membership. So, and if you have questions about that, you are welcome to, again, send an email to community at holisticchamberofcommerce.com, send a question, email to Laura, and she'll be happy to kind of break that open for you a little bit more. Okay, so now let's jump over to the directory search and look at an Amplify member in the directory search. First of all, when people just come to the general directory search page, All of these up at the top are Amplify members. Now, there is not a mark that tells us, oh, we've gone from the Amplify members into the Connect members. I will just tell you that everybody that you are scanning through right now, these are all Amplify members. And at a certain point, it will shift to the Connect members. And then say we go search for um, Christmas, what's one of your categories?
I don't remember, but I can't remember right now. Um,
Okay, well then
I have do you have health and wellness? I probably put it under there.
oh yeah, well, so okay. You want to make the most of membership. Gotta say, you probably want to, if you're in health and wellness, you probably want to find as many other categories as you can be in because health and wellness is our most popular category.
Well,
So
I am a
you are,
board certified health and wellness coach, so I
well,
figured that
you
would be the
do, yeah.
category.
Yes, it is definitely a category you want to be in. I'm just letting you know that like a lot of people are in here. So you could also put yourself, so if you're in health and wellness, depending on what your modalities are, if you're an author and speaker, also add yourself to authors and speakers. Um, Change makers, all of our members, frankly, do qualify for change makers. We are not in the mainstream. And what we are recommending in terms of health and wellness is not mainstream solutions. We are making change, boys and girls. Um, you could also potentially counseling or life coach, emotional well-being. For our energy workers, I do like esoteric modalities. It lets people know that what they're looking at is probably not something that they've experienced before. Um, Hypnotherapy, obvious intuitive and metaphysical counseling. So, if you are in health and wellness, look at some of the other categories and add yourself in those other categories as well. Senior services, we've got an option for women down here, right? Um, Okay. Anyways, now let's go to we'll go to Fresh Starts. This is a book that I wrote, so I got a directory listing for that. It's fully optimized as an Amplify membership. Again, your website is here, your logo is here. People can see, oh, she's in LA. Well, I'm not interested in that big city. It's not my space, right? I'm on the East Coast, right? Maybe I'm interested in something in Florida. So, and then in the directory listing, so to optimize your Amplify membership directory listing, again, make sure all of your social media profiles that you have are there. You can add a video. This is a YouTube video. Um, Direct link to a YouTube video. You have 5 additional links. These links are very good if you have any affiliate partnerships. If you want to send people directly to your book sales page on Amazon or wherever your book sales page might be. If you want to send people directly to an art store, maybe you're on Etsy, right? Or maybe you have another second website. You've got 5 of these. And then you also have a photo gallery just to give people a little more visual, right? We are in the holistic space. So people want to get to know you. It's a little more personal. And we are asking people, at least mainstream consumers, to do something they haven't done before. In many cases, right? They've never tried, and in some cases, none of their friends have ever tried it, right? When I first started the Holistic Chamber of Commerce, I went to my coworkers in downtown LA, progressive downtown LA, and said, do you know an acupuncturist you recommend? Okay, really? Yeah, Julia, you got that right. Like, what? Is it covered by insurance? They use needles, don't they? Like, why would I do that? They didn't even know why I would do that, much less be able to give me a recommendation, which is why our directory is set up the way it is. People who don't know what they're looking for, I mean, I'm sorry, it's a safe, reputational brand. Chamber of Commerce. When you combine holistic with Chamber of Commerce, mainstream consumers go, oh, what's this? What can I find here? They go to questions and curiosity. They don't go to, oh, I've never done that before, right? They think, oh, these are professionals. So there's a jump to respect and trust. Um, and let me check this out. And by the way, as professionals, they're expecting to pay. We expect to pay for our doctor. If we're not paying for our doctor, it's because we're spending a lot of money on insurance and we know it. Okay. Okay. Have I covered everything on Amplify? Are there any other questions about Amplify before only Amplify members can post the video? Yes. However, all members can connect to their YouTube channel under social media links. Susie,
So,
you're muted. Something's not working. Still can't hear you.
We heard you at first and then you cut
okay,
out.
hear
Ah,
me.
there you are.
I just took the headset off. Sometimes it doesn't want to agree. If I link before I jump onto Zoom, sometimes it's wonky. When you are in the category section, how many categories can you choose? Is there a limit?
Four.
Or, okay, all right. Thank